Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to farm all 4 sizes of pal souls in the Palworld 1.0 update. This will allow you to max out your pals, and there are a few different methods depending on what you enjoy to do most. Now there's actually quite a few different passive ways for us to get pal souls. One of them is actually to use the large fishing here, as you can collect yourself a few different pal souls alongside other important items. Now you can craft bait and go ahead and do this. You'll get pal souls depending on what type of bait that you put into it, but you'll also get pals from this, which is not a bad way to get experience too. I'll show the active methods in just one second, but expeditions, this is just a mod to have a different appearance for this. They're going to be the best way from the early game all the way through to the late game. So you can see here from the very first couple of these, you get small and medium pal souls. As you proceed to get to the other more challenging ones, you can get yourself large and even the giant pal souls from these. So I would recommend always having expeditions going at every moment, and you can also put more pals into these to get yourself that 2000% reward, which is going to obviously give you a lot more. So expeditions are a great way. Now into the active methods. If you have Nightmary here, this will actually make it so that pals will drop 200% more pal souls when defeated when you have this max condense. So if you're going to do that, this is the best way to do it. The thing is, whenever we're in the earlier sections of the game, the small pal souls are only going to be available from these pals, which are mostly just dungeon pals. So we have Daydream, Nox, Cognito, Maraith, Felbad, and Tombat for small souls. So catch 2 of those, bring it to the breeding ranch here. You're going to have to put cakes in, and I'd recommend vegetable cakes. Get 2 eggs for the price of 1, or just the regular cakes there. And I do have several videos on how to do breeding, but I'll keep it condensed here. You're going to breed 2 of those there. If you need a male or a female, you can use the surgery table to change the gender of the pal, and then you can either use the meat cleaver with Splatterina here to increase the drops from that, or we can toss them into the pal disassembler, and I'll show you guys that all of these will drop small pal souls. It is not a 100% drop, but it will sometimes happen. And if you want to increase the speed in which they were able to get these, you can also give them the passives, the service-minded and lavish hospitality. We had horrible luck there, but there you go, a bit better luck. Nox is a pretty solid option for these. We got 6 pal souls there, but I would recommend doing expeditions for the small ones. Now, medium souls are where this starts to get a little bit more like they're more of a thing that you want to do. Thank you for taking that segment there. Now, for this, the 2 that I had the best success with is Hell Zephyr and Wixen Noct. However, you can also get this from Bushy Noct, Suitseer, Hell Zephyr Lux, and Blasmit Ryu, but I just found Wixen to be one of the best for this. So again, take 2 of these, toss them into the disassembler, and you will get yourself the medium souls from this. So Wixen Noct being the most reliable one for that. Now for large pal souls, this is Anubis's best use here. Since Sekhmet replaced him as one of the best pals for a lot of situations, he's great for creating giant pal souls. So yeah, let him live up to his destiny here as the pal soul merchant. So yeah, Anubis is really great at that. You can see we're getting a lot of large pal souls there. He's got 21 there. So yeah, that was 3 from each. Now if you got certain passives on them, Service Minded, which will increase the drops by 50%, and Lavish Hospitality, you get guaranteed 3 drops from Anubis, so he is solid for this. And now for giant pals, Agidron, it's just his best purpose. As his partner skill isn't super incredible, making you take less explosive damage and immunity to stun, which is not really super impactful in this game because of, there's passives that can make you immune to explosions. He's just the best for throwing into the disassembler here because it's how you get giant pal souls. Now, there are other pals that can do this, but he's just the best at giving off the giant pal souls, and he will also drop thermal cores, which you definitely need. So you can see here with the current, we were getting anywhere from 1 to 3 giant pal souls, and we also got the thermal cores as well from that. And being a World Tree pal, this is one that you're going to have in the late game. Now, the interesting thing is you can see here the pal souls, they don't look like they're large, but they're giant pal souls there. So yeah, toss 2 Agidron in your breeding chamber there, have them create a bunch of these for you. So with that, you'll be able to get all of the pal souls and max out your pals easily in Palworld's 1.0 update. I also posted a video yesterday where you can take all these upgrades, buff up a pal to max, and duplicate those pals. So if you want to save even more time, check out the pinned comment for more. But if you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below, and we'll catch you all in the next one.